What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today I have the Phoenix Suns versus Milwaukee Bucks Game 1 of the NBA Finals recap. And what a performance from the Phoenix Suns. They had such a good game. Chris Paul he's been waiting for this moment, and just he was definitely the player of the game in this one. Just an amazing scoring performance. He was just launching threes for fun and just making them. His mid range, as always, was amazing. Even driving in, he was really good, and he was definitely the player of the game. He played so well. 32 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists. And yeah, and he played some good defense as well. And just the Phoenix Suns, just their four or five starters all had 10 points plus. That's amazing. Like I said, and then on the bench, Cam Johnson and Cam Payne both have 10 plus points. And this is what I said a few hours ago in my preview for the NBA Finals. I said the Phoenix Suns. I think when it comes to their team, they just have they have better depth. They have a better starting five. They have a better team, and you know it just I don't think the Bucks, they had a horrible free throw shooting night. They went 9 for 16, and I think and just Giannis Antetokounmpo, his free throw percentage was 58% tonight. Um, which is he was 7 of 12, which is not good enough. You have to make those. But on Giannis, he did have a bit of a minutes restriction, not a big minutes restriction, but a little one. He didn't play as much as some of the other guys. Chris Middleton played 44 minutes today, but Giannis, he didn't play as much. But still, I didn't expect him to be 100%, and he definitely isn't. I don't think he is. He only scored 20 points, but he did have 17 rebounds. But just some of the plays that I saw him do tonight, like in the first half, I think, in some of the third quarter, he looked really good. In terms of his leg, he looked really good. I think, he had that chase down block which he had to run like full court, which was amazing. That was a great play. And he had some really good driving plays. I think in the first half he was really good, but he kind of sat on the bench more in the third quarter. Brooke Lopez, he had a decent game. He scored 17 points. But then Chris Middleton, I think, really stepped up. He had 29 points. With Giannis not 100%, you'd expect him to be the guy to do it, and it was really just him. I like I said in the preview, I think Drew Holiday really needs to help and really needs to in the past few games without Giannis, Drew Holiday really stepped up, and we need more of that from him. But today he just didn't do that. He only scored 10 points. He was really good at playmaking. He had 9 assists, but 10 points, that's not good enough. He's your third scoring option, and I'd expect him to step up with Giannis. He was 29% from the field in 4 of 14. So like in the first half, he really struggled. I remember him at one point being 0 for 6, and he took too many threes. He didn't take too many, but he took 4 threes and didn't make any of them. So that was a big issue. And then Pat Connaughton had an okay game. He took some unnecessary shots, but I mean on the bench, Portis didn't play that much. I expected him to play more with Giannis's injury, but he only got 14 minutes. But yeah, back to that's what I think that's what went wrong with the Bucks. Just Drew Holiday not stepping up, and they just weren't able to match Phoenix's squad in terms of points and all that. So, but yeah, even Devin Booker, 27 points. He was okay defensively as well. He had 3 steals. And yeah, I think Drew Holiday, when he was matched up on Devin Booker, he played pretty good defense on him. But in the that was in the first half and some of the third quarter. But as the game went on, the Phoenix Suns kind of were the better team. I think in the first half, the Bucks, they were still they were still in the game with the Suns, but when it got to the second half, you know, it went wrong. And just DeAndre Ayton as well. I think the big three for the Suns, Ayton, Booker, and Chris Paul, they showed up. Ayton had 22 points, which was I think he had a great great game. You know, he had a lot of lobs. He played really good defensively actually. Perimeter. I mean, not perimeter. In the paint defense, he did good. And he had 19 rebounds, which was big. You know, so yeah, I mean, yeah, he was a really good rebounder today. And even Mikal Bridges, 14 points. Like everything, this all helps. I mean, Jay Crowder had 1 point. Like that's one of your starters getting 1 point. But I think he can be excused for that. I mean, he was 0 for 8. Now that he was 0 for 8, 0 for 5 from three. You know, he really struggled. I think offensively, but defensively, I think Jay Crowder had a very good game. You know, he had a block, but I mean, just perimeter defense and you know, even guarding Giannis a little bit. I think he had a pretty good game defensively. Cam Johnson and Cam Payne off. I mean, Cam Payne has 10 points in 16 minutes, which is really good. I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, if the Suns can play like this, I mean, I think they could win it in 5 or 6. I mean, let's see how. I hope. I mean, hopefully for the Bucks, hopefully Giannis is fully back. Like I don't. I mean, hopefully. I mean, hopefully they can play him more because he was clearly on a little minutes restriction. But yeah, I'd expect more from Drew Holiday. That's really the key, and I talked about it, like I said earlier in the preview. You know, he is one of the keys to the Bucks' success. So, I mean, if you're like in the preview, I said he was on an All Star level, and I did say he was a bit inconsistent when in these playoffs. He's been a bit inconsistent. And I mean, dropping 10 points, that's just not good enough. I mean, he did have 9 assists, but that's just not enough. And just a horrible shooting performance from 29%. Like I said, I mean, that's unacceptable for a player of his caliber. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I think the Phoenix Suns just dominated. You know, the first time in the finals for like 27 years, something like that, and a great performance from them. And I love to see Chris Paul doing good. You know, he's waited for this opportunity for I don't even know how many years he's been playing, like 16 or something like that. So he's really been waiting for this opportunity, and it's finally came, and he's making the most of it already. So let's see what the Suns can do. Let's see what they can do in Game Two. Maybe the Bucks can bounce back. Let's see how Giannis's fitness is doing then. And yeah, I'll be doing some content related to Game Two when that comes. You know, I will be back for the Euros tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and make sure to like and subscribe if you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you in the next few videos.